Receiving schools, here is a reference for today's lesson. Your strand, substrand, outcome, topic, materials, and a reference.
Good morning, 8Cs, receiving school students and teachers.
Good morning, Ms. Sirma.
Thank you, sit down. All right, 8Cs and receiving students, I gave you a homework. In our previous lesson, I asked you to differentiate an ambassador from a high commissioner. Right? So receiving students, your homework, you were to get the difference, so find the difference, differentiate ambassador from a high commissioner. Right? Can we have some volunteers, or let's have some answers, please. Right, 8Cs and receiving students, did you find out, please? We'd like to hear from you now. All right, let's have Rose. All right, you others, I'd like you to listen and take note.
An ambassador is a representative of a non-Commonwealth nation, while a High Commissioner is a representative for a Commonwealth nation.
Okay, thank you, Rose. You others agree with Rose's answer? Okay, who would like to? Does anyone have a different answer or similar answer but add more onto the answer? Receiving students. Did any of you find anything else about the ambassador and a high commissioner? So you all agree that the ambassador is a representative of a non-Commonwealth nation, and a high commissioner is a representative of a Commonwealth nation. Okay. All right. Your answer, okay, Rose, is the same to what I'm going to put up here. All right. In other words, you can say an ambassador and a high commissioner, all right, they have the same role, okay? They play the same role. Okay, they are senior diplomats in a foreign land, all right? Ambassador, or not ambassador, what did I say? Ambassador. Ambassador and a high commissioner, all right? Again, they are senior diplomats in a foreign land. All right, where it says senior diplomat, okay, in case you don't know what a diplomat is, right? Diplomat is an employee, okay, an employee of a government, all right, who represents his or her country in another country in dealing with nations. For example, okay, Australian High Commissioner, right? The High Commissioner is a diplomat, all right, an employee of his country, okay, or his government, who represents his country here in Papua New Guinea, all right? So again, the ambassador and the High Commissioner, they have the same responsibility, okay? They play the same responsibility, play the same role. So what he does or she does, Okay, they try to deal with their country's, okay, affairs, all right, or what their government is doing about trade, okay, or defense, all those, okay, the affairs of their country, okay. All right, an ambassador works in an embassy, yeah? Embassy, okay, EMBASSY. All right, an ambassador works in an embassy, a non-Commonwealth nation. High commissioner works in a high commission, okay, an office, high commission, right? For example, we have the Australian High Commission, New Zealand High Commission, okay, those countries that belong to the Commonwealth. All right, countries that do not belong to the Commonwealth, like Japan, we don't say Japan High Commission, we say Japan Embassy, all right? Chinese Embassy, okay? Korean Embassy, all right? Indonesian Embassy, okay? HCs and receiving students, you got the picture? All right, HCs and receiving students, for your activity, I'd like everyone to look up here, please. I have the addresses, is that right? Addresses. Okay, address of each country or each embassy and high commission. Okay, Embassy of Japan, Embassy of the People's Republic of China, Australian High Commission, New Zealand High Commission. Okay, I have 4 of these addressed here. Now, your activity for today's lesson, HCs and receiving students, you are going to write, okay, a letter, all right? A formal letter to any of these embassy or high commission asking for information, okay? Asking them for information on their type of government. So you are going to write a letter to them. Once you finish your letters, we will deliver your letters. So receiving students, you're also going to write letters, okay? Formal letter to any of these high commissions or embassies. You're going to ask them for any information about their type of government. Okay, maybe you can state why you're writing, okay? All right, why you're writing to them. Okay, maybe because you're on the topic on government, or, okay, what is your interest in writing to them? So right now, you're going to make up a draft first, and then later you will have your letters. I'll give you papers and you'll write your letters, okay? Or we should have writing pads, right? Otherwise, you can just write on these papers. Okay, so HCs and receiving students. So we'll put this address up here first. So you can choose which, if you want to write to an embassy or high commission, that's up to you, but you'll choose from here any of this address and you'll write. Okay. Japan, PO Box 1040. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Of Okay. And okay, eight sis. All right, again, everyone listening, you choose any of these, all right? Any of these address, okay? And you write, all right? You write a formal letter to, all right, embassy, okay, or the High Commission, all right, or to the ambassador or to the High Commissioner, asking again for information on the type of government that they have, okay? So you choose from here. Your letters will be then taken to the principal to be signed, all right? 8Cs, receiving students. Your letters, again, you can take them to your headmaster or your principals to sign and to be posted, all right? So 8Cs and receiving students, once you've done your draft, you give your letters in and will be checked, okay? So again, you state your reason why you're writing your letter, okay? Why or what's your interest, okay? All right? So here we are integrating English language into social science, all right? So receiving students, please, if there's any questions, I'd like you to raise your hands or ask. Now, I'm sure you know how to write a letter, formal letter. Wait. You want me to give your papers now or? One. All right. I think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we write to them and they'll send you booklets or pamphlets or maps about the country. Of course I am. Yes. Netizen or paper. Word strip. No, you're not gonna write your name on top. Yeah, just word strip. Well, I think so. But your letters, we'll take them to the headmaster to sign them, and then we'll send them to the. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Oh, you want the instruction? Okay. All right. Yeah. Your draft? No. Yeah, you can, yeah, this is your, okay. I don't know, are we going to put on a writing pad or no? No, I think this one is still okay. Yeah, writing pad, okay. Makawas, wait. Where's this paper? A4. You got A4 paper there? Where?
I go out. It's a sunset.
How many?
Can you write our own? No, they want. They said 2 for each. One draft.
Who said?
Samuel.
No.
Samuel, you copy.
Samuel, one more paper.
Huh?
One more paper. Yeah. Who else?
Or we can write our own.
No, you have to write
What's
what strip. Use the school address. Yes. You okay?
Are we gonna write what street address?
Yeah, you have to use the school's address. What strip? You know the address?
Yeah, 353.
5356. Yeah, you will write your school's address, okay? Your school's address. Use the school's address. Ward Street, PO Box 5356, Morocco. Okay, receiving students, you use your school's address. I only got those four. I was looking for the others, but I couldn't. So I only got those four. You want to choose your own?
I want to choose Fiji. I want to go
PG.
I know.
Okay. Well, you know the address?
No.
Then you'll have to look for it.
What do they mean by what?
What?
Japan, what do they mean by Port Moresby? Are we gonna write, this is Port Moresby, are we gonna write to Morocco or Waigani?
No, Port Moresby.
Just Port Moresby?
Yes.
And like, how are we gonna give it to them?
Give what to them? The letter?
The letter.
We are going to deliver your letters.
To which way? Morocco, Waigani?
No, we're going to deliver it to these people here, Embassy of Japan. We're not going to put it into the post office.
Oh, because
We're going to go straight, okay?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I understand. Fully understand.
Here. Okay. Pick it up.
You got a draft on this.
Yeah, okay. You can do a draft first.
When is it due?
I might call, no, not today. I might collect it next week. Next week. HCs and receiving students, if you haven't finished, then you're not going to give me your letters now, right? But I'll give you time, okay, to complete your letters or your drafts, and you can give them to me to check. All right, receiving students, you can also give your letters to your teachers to check, all right, before you can send your letters or post your letters. So once the letters are being written down or finalized, we give them to the headmaster so that he puts his signature on the letters, and then they will be delivered to, okay? All right. So HCs and receiving students, what you've just done now is, you've just written a letter, or you're writing letters to Australian High Commission, an High Commission or an embassy to ask them for information on their type of government. All right? So receiving teachers, you can also assess your students. But if any one of you have finished now and you would like to give it to me to check, then you can do so, right? But if you haven't finished, you can go back home, or you can ask your parents to cross-check. You can ask your parents to help you out, and later you can hand them in. All right, I think we'll stop here. Thank you, everyone, for listening or for participating. Our keyword for today, not Commonwealth, High Commission. Okay, thank you, HCs, receiving students and teachers, for listening.
Teachers, here is your reference for the next lesson. Your strand, substrand, outcome, the topic, materials, and your reference.